Let's begin with the breaking news. Sam Bankman-Fried, disgraced crypto mogul and man who got bitten by a radioactive pube, has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for all his crypto scams. Now, hopefully this saga has taught people not to fall for the easy money scam that is Bitcoin.
Bitcoin on fire, touching another all-time high yesterday.
Bitcoin hits another record. The world's largest cryptocurrency surged above $72,000 today, a new all-time high.
Buy Bitcoin. Use kids' college tuition account. Sure thing. Yeah, not a problem. Speaking of money, let's move on to one of the foundational principles of American democracy. Money. The green was out today when President Joe Biden made history with the biggest one-day cash grab of all time.
The Biden campaign just announced that its Blinged-Out fundraiser in New York tonight has already raised $25 million. The event will feature former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton and a huge list of others.
They will be assembling more than 5,000 supporters at Radio City Music Hall for this first-of-its-kind fundraiser. One batch of supporters who will have a photo taken by famed photographer Annie Leibovitz of themselves and the three presidents.
Wow. Biden, Obama, and Clinton all in one show. It's like Coachella for the kids who asked the teacher for more homework. I mean, this fundraiser is serious. Some people are spending $500,000 to be there. And guys, I'm sorry, this just feels gross. $500,000 for access to a president? I mean, that's not how democracy should work. Save that money for a Supreme Court justice. You know? Much better bang for your buck. Be smart. Shell out for an RV and a jet ski and you're there. I will say, it must be a unique experience to have your picture taken with three presidents. And it's not just any photographer. It's Annie Leibovitz, maybe the most famous photographer. She did that one of Demi Moore pregnant and naked, John Lennon hugging Yoko naked, Sting in the desert naked. The point is, you are going to have to be naked. Don't worry, Bill Clinton is way ahead of you, so it'll be fine. Totally fine. Let's move on, because while the presidents are hobnobbing in New York City, the rest of us have to deal with the traffic. Now, every city is all too familiar with the side effects of traffic. Delays, pollution, flipping someone off a mile back, and now you're stuck next to them for an hour. But now, New York City might have just found a solution.
Here in New York, the first in the nation congestion pricing plan set to begin soon, charging drivers a $15 toll to enter Midtown Manhattan.
The MTA says 700,000 vehicles enter this part of the city every weekday, and the new tolls will help curb congestion and possibly generate billions of dollars for improvements to mass transit. But for many New York City commuters, they're saying no thanks.
Another $15 just to get to work, which is it's absurd.
And for each and every one of you, there is a special place in hell for you. All right? Lucifer waits for you. He waits for you.
He sounds mad. But if you don't know, in New York, that's a typical greeting. You know? Hey, Jerry! Lucifer waits in hell for you, you son of a bitch! How are the kids? Sadie, is she good? See you at the Montessori drop-off, you jag-off. Now, personally, I can see the upsides to congestion pricing. It's better for the environment, it reduces traffic, there's fewer cars on the road, so there's more space for you to get hit by delivery bikes. But, understandably, people are upset. And the last thing I want is angry drivers in New York. I mean, can you imagine? New York's already too expensive. A beer, $15. Grab a lunch, that's $40. You want to get a handy from Times Square Elmo? Not in this economy. For more on the congestion pricing, we go live to Grace Kuhlenschmidt. Yeah. Grace. Now, Grace, you're also a commuter like me. I assume you'll be sucking it up and paying the congestion fee, too.
No. Maybe you're a sheep, but not me.
Grace, I'm not a sheep.
That's what you sound like, Jordan.
Okay.
I'm gonna shear you and make a lovely sweater. Look, I'm not just gonna pay a congestion fee just because the law says I have to. That's not what America is about. Check your Constitution, bro.
You mean the document that is a collection of laws? That's what you're talking about? Okay. Grace, you can't avoid the fee. They'll have cameras that will catch you driving into the city.
Yeah, on the roads. That's why I'm going to drive through the sewers. It's fast, it's efficient, and you might run into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I mean, Ninja Turtles aren't real, Grace.
So I was hooking up with 4 normal teenage turtles.
For all our sakes, I'm going to move on. I should point out, you can't actually fit a car in the sewers.
Okay, then how about this? The fees only apply to cars and trucks. So I buy a Boeing 737. They're super cheap right now.
Those are really dangerous.
Yeah, to fly, I'm gonna drive it, idiot.
Okay. Grace, wouldn't it just be easier to take the subway?
No, it's a hellhole down there, Jordan. Have you ever heard of subway flashing?
Yes, I know it's a big problem.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even react when you do it. Everyone's on their phones. It's very hurtful.
Okay, Grace, just take the subway.
There's got to be a better way. I know. I'm gonna dig a tunnel under the cameras so I can avoid them. And then over time, I'll extend that tunnel to connect to different areas of the city.
You're describing the subway.
I'm describing an underground utopia. And I am gonna call it the subway.
Okay, Grace Kuhlenschmidt, everybody.